1, 2, 3, 4.
What's up, besties? Welcome back to another episode of IEM Besties. Woo woo!
You guys, we are so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm just so excited to be back. It's been forever. We missed you guys so much, you guys.
I know we low key fucking did, but we really I know we said this last time, but like we really
we say it like all the time.
We really just be going through it.
You guys, I'm gonna just give you guys like a couple things that happened to me that you're gonna be like, damn. Me and my mom got in the biggest fight to the point where our house is being sold because that's the biggest fight we've ever had. I fucking crashed my car. You know what? The third one I can't even say because it's that bad. So you guys can already imagine.
Wait, which is the third one?
I can't say it. I'll tell you later. But it's been so bad, you guys. Like,
no, wait, say
break,
it because I'm gonna edit it and then
no, we'll talk about it later. But literally, guys, like it's just been one of those fucking months for me, and I know you've been going through it too. So it's like when I tell you that this break was needed, and also, I mean, we wanted to redo the fucking studio for the longest time ever now. So like, fine, fuck it, let's just do it right now that we're on this break. We repainted, obviously not that fucking great.
Well, I don't know if we can tell on camera. I can't see.
I hope not. I hope this shit is not 4K.
Hey, listen, this wall looks way better than that one.
For sure. But
that was my practice wall, and like, to be fair, you can see that if you guys could see, it looks not great. Yeah. But I will say that as a woman who's never painted in her entire life, yeah, we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel like if I had enough practice, I could be painting houses.
Oh, for sure. And then, I mean, I'm not really tripping because we're going to hang stuff up on the wall anyway, so it's going to cover up a lot of
I know. What should we put on the walls?
Yeah, comment down below. We're thinking, what'd you say?
I want to have like a I guess it's called like a portrait wall.
Of what though? Remember you mentioned something?
Oh, I want to have a vagina somewhere throughout here, but like not like an obvious vagina. Like maybe a picture of a cute or like an orchid or something like that. Or
like a rose and like the petals like are form of a vagina.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that'd be best because this isn't our home, and I don't want to give Sol's mom a heart attack if she ever walks into this room.
Right, exactly. And then if someone does like see and they're like, that's a vagina, we're gonna be like, ew, pervert, what? Like you're nasty.
I don't even know what a vagina looks like.
Dude, I've never even
looked at my own.
Dude, you know there's people that have never looked at their vagina?
Dude, yes.
That's wild.
I know, it's insane to me.
Because I feel like the first time I ever even realized I had a vagina, like what it was, obviously, like its purpose, I like literally grabbed a mirror and I was like, let's see what's down there. Let's go, boys. And then I put on my goggles.
I've never grabbed a mirror and looked at it, but I looked at it in front of a mirror.
Like, spread your legs in front of a mirror?
No, like, I just stood in front of a mirror.
You've never, like...
No, because I've seen it in, like, other places.
Where the fuck else have you seen it? Where other places have you seen it?
Porn.
No, but, like, your own. Like, you're not curious of, like, what it looks like down there?
Well, I guess I have, but it's not something that I did the first time I thought about, like, oh, like, I don't know what, like, a vagina. How old were you when you did that?
I don't know, probably like 7 or something.
See, that's what I mean. Like when I was 7 and I thought about my vagina, that's not the first thing that I thought to do. Like, oh, let me grab a mirror and look. I mean, not that that's bad or anything.
No.
It's just not it wasn't my natural instinct.
Yeah.
But I just stood in front of a mirror, like in the bathroom. Was like,
I feel like I was just curious because I'll do it. Like I used to do it like with my armpits too. Just like I hate that there's a part in my back that I can't directly look at. Like that bothers me. I just like to see every like nook and crack of my body because I want to know what it looks like. Also, I want to see what other people are seeing. Well, not other people, you know what I mean? But
POV.
I set up a camera like a fucking, like the horse saddle on my back. Oh my God. But it was a hard month. I'm glad we're back. I was just fucking depressed. I've been going through it. But I'm chilling. I'm good now. I feel so much better. And honestly, I felt ready to come back too. So I was excited.
I'm excited too.
Yay.
I'm a little nervous. I feel like I'm on a first date.
Oh my God.
All over again.
Stop it.
But with the camera too, like, because honestly, you guys, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I feel like we've connected with enough people now, and we've realized that our platform has. Oh my God, I'm getting like tongue twisted. We've realized that our platform has grown, and we've had opportunities to talk with people that support the show, and you know, the show has been going on for how long now? Like over a year.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. So it's like. Now when I'm filming, I can literally imagine certain faces even of people that watch the show or like just know that there's like a bunch of people. So I don't see it necessarily anymore like as a camera just like facing me.
Oh, like you're
I
talking
can
to
literally
them?
picture like if there was like a room full of people just like staring at
Oh,
us
that
right
is
now.
so cute.
Yeah, I don't know why my brain started doing that a couple episodes back.
I literally, I don't know if, oh my God, I have a hair in my mouth. I don't know. I was just telling that too. That I'm glad that people are like fantasizing about their life in a sense of it, like a movie or a show, because it's cool when you look at it that way.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody watching fucking kids show no more, baby girl. We're on TV now.
MTV.
So I'm like, oh, it's cute that people are like, oh, I'm on like this season of my life, or like,
Yeah.
this is the pilot episode.
What's the season of your life right now?
The season of my life is season 1, where it's like introducing like new characters and like I feel like it's the beginning. Like right now, I feel like I'm at a new beginning in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel excited.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
I'm like in like, have you seen New Girl?
Yeah, I fucking love New Girl.
Yeah, I'm like in New Girl, like the first pilot episode. Like that's how I feel. I feel like Jess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
a good season.
Yeah, because I feel like she's like crying all the time, but also like trying to get it together.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me.
And she's surrounded by like friends that in the beginning are like, oh my God, what is wrong with this girl? But then they're like, oh my God, we love her.
Yeah, well, my friends have always loved me, but definitely.
But maybe Saul sometimes it feels like, what's wrong with these girls?
Dude, sometimes I feel like Saul doesn't like us.
Literally. But it's fine. What's new?
It's whatever.
I guess your bosses are supposed to kind of like not really like
That's
you.
true, and your bosses aren't your friends.
That's true.
So
I mean, there's just no way around that.
Oh my gosh, I had a lot of fun at the 1-year anniversary party.
Oh,
that was a lot of fun.
Dude, you guys, we celebrated the 1 year of the Inland Entertainment Network. It was so nice to see everybody show up for us and show support and love to the show and the network and all the shows. And it was really nice. We had a good time. We got drunk. We danced. We ate tacos.
I didn't eat tacos.
They were really good.
They looked good. They were stacked.
They were like authentic Mexican tacos.
And so we'll give the sweetest speech in the whole world.
Yeah, he
clip.
cried.
He did.
Yeah, it was really nice. We had like a 360 camera too, so everybody was having fun, taking pictures. Yeah, it was a
totally
good
thought
time.
you were gonna say threesome. Like literally, I totally thought that.
No.
I feel like my brain is consumed with sex because I watched. Have you seen Through My Window?
No.
I don't know why they're making so many like fucking teen. I don't even know if they're teenagers or just like young adult like sex movies.
Do you think it's because the birth rate is dropping and they want to get all the
they want people to
teenagers
start
horny?
having.
They want all these little bitches to be horny and fucking.
Maybe. I don't know, but literally it's like My Fault, Through My Window, After, that one fucking stupid one with the other like Dylan Sprouse brother. And I'm eating them bitches up, dude. I can't stop watching them. They're just so corny and good.
I haven't seen any.
But some of them disgust me.
The list.
Yeah.
I'll watch it for sure.
Some of them are like one of them, they're like step siblings. Like, this is like borderline pornography. Like, literally, this is the plot of like a porno.
Damn, it is. I think I recall years ago, before I knew like good porn sites.
Yeah.
Like I'd click on some and then like the whole intro. I remember the first time I ever like watched the whole intro too. It was like some kind of bullshit like that, and I was like, who the fuck thinks of these storylines?
Like it's getting paid
so
for this?
fucking weird. Like, why would you want to? Like, it doesn't kill the like for me. Hearing the storyline killed the vibe, because I would like if they say, oh, like, you know, like stepdad like gets at like fucking stepdaughter, like some bullshit like that, I would immediately start putting myself in that situation and I would start getting turned off. Like, why would
that be? I would never fuck
like
my stepdad.
Why would that turn anyone on? Like,
I don't know.
No, it's insane to me.
Some people are weird. But you know what's also weird about those movies? It's the fact that like it's like grown adults, like it's whole productions of like people just watching like
people, yeah,
just like people pretend to have sex, you know what I mean? And then they're like, oh my gosh, that was such a good take, like great job.
Would you ever be on set of a porno in the making?
Probably not. I mean, if it's like a nice one, like not where they have like them against their will, because you know how some pornos are like, that would make me feel bad. But like, I guess, I mean, just out of curiosity, I think more than anything, I would probably I would maybe do it.
I would stand all the way at the back though.
You're like this.
Like, I don't have to be like front and center.
Oh, front and center,
no.
like splash zone.
Literally, like, oh, can you hold the mic? No, I'm gonna be in the back.
Zoom in a little bit.
By the refreshment table, the snack table.
No, if I'm there, like, I want to see.
I'm gonna see, but I don't need to see that close.
But you know what I would want to see, like how they like check out of it.
Or like when they're like cut.
Yeah. Like, do they just like pull out or like do they like finish off?
Dude, I feel like if they said cut, I would just flop on the table. I mean, well, why did I say table? On the bed.
You already know which one you're gonna go to.
I was already picturing my own porno. No, I think I would just personally. I feel like I would like just probably lay there. I'd probably be tired. Like, damn, that was a lot of work. And then
they're like, all right, take two. We didn't really like it.
Where's my robe? Somebody bring my robe.
Oh my gosh, no, dude, because your fluffer would be like keeping you horny so you could like perform in the next scene, right?
Your what?
Don't you have like a fluffer?
What
like
is
a
that?
Porno fluffer?
What
Like
is
someone
that?
who like keeps you turned on so when you're like doing the scene, like
I've never heard of that.
right? Saul? Yeah.
So what is that? Explain it.
It's pretty much like someone who like keeps you horny so you can do the scenes. Like during the breaks. Because like a guy obviously needs to have an erection and stuff like that. And like the girl needs to be like wet and stuff. Right? I'm all porno stars.
So someone just like keeps like messing around with them while
I don't know
on the break?
exactly how they do it. I just know it's called a fluffer. Never heard of that?
Never in my life. I'm
Yeah.
glad I don't know that actually.
I don't
It
know
makes me
why.
feel
I feel like I have a lot of intel on the pornography
I feel like
community.
you have a lot of intel on everything, honestly. Like we had fucking game night at her house the other day, you guys, and it was trivia.
night.
And I'm not gonna say sadly for me because I was having a great time. My team was losing, but I mean, it was like loser takes a shot. So I mean, I loved it in the moment. Why the fuck was Steph answering the most randomest fucking questions that I was like, who the fuck knows this? I know for a fact they didn't teach this in high school. It was like the most randomest shit, and she knew every single one.
Dude, it's like my dream to like find a trivia bar and just become like a regular. Like I love trivia. And I don't know why, like, if you asked me just in general, I probably wouldn't be able to answer it. But when I read it, I'm like, oh, wait, I kind of know that.
Mm-hmm.
And then usually it has, like, multiple choice.
Yeah, so you get lucky.
Yeah, it's like a process of elimination at that point.
No, literally, every time I got any question right was because I just went with my gut.
You were just guessing.
I was just guessing it and raw dogging it.
Dude, I hate how competitive I get, though. Like, why? Like, it's a fucking game, bro. Like, why am I yelling at my friends?
Dude, that's literally... she wasn't yelling at us. It was like the TV. Like, she'd be like, fuck! And we'd be like, damn! But to be fair,
oh my God,
it added a little something,
a little
to
drama,
the game.
dude.
Like, that was completely necessary because honestly, like, it just made me crack up. And like, you're buzzed, so it makes you crack up even more.
Dude, but it can be in anything. Like in Uno, when people 4-card me, I will literally be like, oh, I hate you. Like in my head, I like fucking despise you. Like, thank God I don't have like telekinesis or something because I'd slam you against the fucking wall.
Oh my God.
I know, I hate that. Like, dude, it's just a game. Like, I'm here to have fun. What am I doing?
Why do you feel like you're so competitive?
I think because my brother always beat me at games when I was younger.
Your older one?
Yeah, my older brother.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know if it's just like my brother or an older brother thing where like they're just like naturally good at fucking everything.
It's probably
like
an older brother thing.
Yeah, like any game. So whenever we would play, like especially like Mario Party, bro, and it was like I'm about to get to the star and then you beat me. Oh my God, dude, that shit would have me livid.
Yeah.
And it was like such an like me and my brother always played like video games or whatever. Like not like the fucking stupid ones like Call of Duty, but the cool ones like Mario Party.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Yeah, Monkey Ball, all those bitches.
I generally don't understand how people get into like the shooting games so heavily.
Dude, I can't.
Like I can't.
Like, what's the joy in this?
I honestly get anxiety playing them.
I hate that you have to move like the view.
Yes, I hate
and
that
the
too.
body.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Like, what do you mean I have to control my eyes?
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like it's a good like people that are really good. I'm like, damn, like my hat down to you.
Oh well, yeah, because
it's
like
really hard. I
multitasking.
feel like that's really hard. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty sure if I practice, I'd probably be good at it. But I've always sucked.
Not me, dude.
I've always sucked. I've always hated it, and I get anxiety. Like the thought, like knowing that someone's about to approach me, like to shoot me. I know it's just a game, but I will literally get anxious. I'm like, nope, I can't do this. One time, my little sister was playing this game, and you can't leave the game. It's like a 20-minute game or something like that, and you can't like leave, otherwise your whole team loses. So she was like, dude, I have to go pee really bad, like just play for me, like just, you know, this is the shooting button, this is this button, and she like gave me like a fucking 30-second like rundown, and she dipped. And dude, I was anxious. Like I was yelling. I was like, "Oh my god, like never again." But it was kind of exhilarating. Would I do it again? No.
Did you ever have like GTA in your house? Because I know you're all girls.
My mom had 3 brothers, and for a long time, it was just me and my older sister. Like nobody from my mom and her brothers had kids. So I always considered my mom's brothers to be like my brothers. I always saw them growing up. Like, oh, I always thought more of them as brothers than uncles. And they had everything. They had GTA. They had even like the mat, like where you like dance and you like stepped on the mat.
Oh my god, Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah, they had like a bunch of games. Like and my uncle liked like the Too Fast Too Furious, like the racing games. Yeah, he had like a bunch of games. I think he had Call of Duty too, like a bunch of crap. But yeah, I remember playing GTA and I liked that one because it was like Sims vibes.
That's exactly how I would use it. Like I would like steal a car, or honestly sometimes I would feel bad stealing a car, and I would like drive down the street and I would like follow all the lights. Like
dude, yeah, it was like so peaceful. And like occasionally I would get wild and sock somebody in the face. Like and then like I love GTA. But then, yeah. But I feel like to be honest, I never really got into video games. I don't consider myself. I think it's
because you didn't have, like, brothers.
Yeah, I never really did. Like, I liked, like, the Mario ones. Like, Super Mario, I feel like that was probably the only game that I really did get into. And that was because I had a DS. But other than that, I don't think I consider myself, like, a gaming girly, no.
Yeah, I was never, like, a gaming girly, but I did play, like games like that. Like, I played Mario Party. I played Smash Bros. I was fucking killer. Well, I still kind of am. Actually, I am. At Tetris. I'm really good at Tetris because my dad had the Game Boy. And then I had I would get like Barbie games. I had Nintendogs. R.I.P. to those bitches because I always forgot to
feed them. At the time, so you never took good care of them?
No, dude. I was stupid. Okay. I mean, I didn't know, like what do you mean it's every day I have to go in there? Like, this is stupid. How do they know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they always died.
Damn.
Did you play games on the computer like not like Club Penguin, but like games kind of like that where you can like connect with people through the internet?
No.
Dude, why the fuck was I doing that? Like, why did I talk to so many strangers as a little girl?
How little?
Like 12, 13.
Okay, I wasn't on Club Penguin, but I was on Omegle. I feel like that's worse.
Yeah, Omegle too.
Or like Party Lines.
Dude, I have a picture, like I can literally show it to you right now, of this guy showing me like his bare ass and his balls. Let me look for it. It's so terrible.
No, dude, honestly, like the amount of penises I've seen on Omegle is like insane.
No, yeah, like why? That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like as a child, like, is that traumatized? Like, do you think you're traumatized for that?
It was hilarious to me. Dude, you know how many laughs I had with my cousins and my friends when we used to get on Omegle? Like, it was the funnest time. Like, we never felt, like, creeped out. Like, it was always just the most hilarious time ever. Like,
dude,
it was such a good laugh.
I feel the same, too, but if you really think about it, like, how fucked is that? Like, we were literally having conversations with dudes, like, jacking off.
Yeah. No, of course it'd be... No, I never had a convo with the dude actually jacking off.
Oh, yeah, me neither. Never. I never talked to them. Dude, it's because, like, I'd be, like, talking to them, and then, like, they'd be talking to me, like, just super casual and nice, and then they'd, like, lower the camera, and they're, like, freaking jacking off. Like, I didn't know.
No, yeah, they would lower the camera, or, like, we would just, like, hop into the next room, and they would just immediately, right off the bat, be, like, a penis out. But we would just always skip it immediately. We wouldn't entertain it.
Oh, no, yeah, I would definitely entertain it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it definitely had, like, it had to have had some psychological, like,
oh, for sure,
effect on me. Because
you were like, oh my God, you think I'm pretty?
No, literally. I actually have a friend on Instagram that I met him through Omegle. He's Canadian. And I still have him, like, on all social medias.
I think that's what I loved about Omegle. That you
not everybody was a creep.
Yeah, like that you met people from other countries. It was like super cool.
Yeah. I wonder who invented Omegle. There was, oh my God, dude, I have to show this to you. It's so fucking funny.
Dude, we should do it next time we hang out.
We should do it right now on the Patreon.
Oh my God, yes, we're gonna do it, you guys.
Dude, yeah. I wonder if it's still a thing. Is it even still like available?
Oh no, it is. Me and my best friend Val actually got on it a couple months ago, and it was the most hilarious thing ever. We're cracking up.
Were people still jacking off on there?
No, I don't think we came across any.
I can't find it, but dude, I'm gonna show it to you. It's disgusting and it's hilarious because it's like this like Indian man and he just got on all fours and like turned around and we're just cracking like the fuck up. Like we're literally just laughing.
Who are you with?
Vero.
Vero?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Dude, why were we doing that?
Dude, honestly, I feel like it's a rite of passage. Like, if you never went on Omegle, like, you just probably a child still.
Yeah.
Like, you probably didn't develop
You're
correctly.
probably a virgin.
Probably, most likely. Yeah.
Now you're on Omegle, like, checking. Trying to talk to children.
Literally, no. Honestly, yeah. I mean, personally, I don't think I was scarred from Omegle. I feel like it was fucking, like, the best time ever on there.
Oh my God, dude. Speaking of fucking being perverts, have you seen what's happening with that girl, Colleen?
No. I saw some people on Twitter, like, say that her apology sucked, but I didn't know what I was talking about. Like, I didn't look into it.
It's that bitch who used to paint her lips.
Yeah, I know who she is.
Okay, so I guess, there's like, dude, an insane amount of receipts of her, like, being just, like, a pedophile.
To
like
who?
To her fans. She would be like in group chats with like her fans, and she would be like, oh, like, talk to me about like your period. Like, she would ask them about their period. To one fan, I think she gave him like a pair of her panties, and he was like 13.
What?
And like just like a bunch of stuff like that, like really bad, dude. And this bitch thought it was a good idea to like apologize by singing a 10-minute song on a ukulele. Where
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch all of it, but like I know for a fact she didn't take no accountability. And she literally was like, she literally said, this is the audio that's been going around fucking TikTok. She's like, the only thing I groom is my 2 Persian cats. I'm not a groomer. And it's like, why would you say that?
That's insane.
Like the fact that you're not crying and just
there
feeling
haven't been
horrible.
any like lawsuits or anything?
I don't know. I don't even know why it came out, to be honest.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's so random.
Dude, yeah.
I remember I had a cousin who would watch her religiously. And like when I would go over to like that Tia's house, like that cousin would be like have her YouTube videos on the TV and stuff. I always thought they were fucking stupid, but like I never imagined that she'd be in some kind of scandal like that.
Yeah, it reminded me kind of like a Vine comedy, or like that guy Fred, where he has like kind of a really high pitched voice.
I used to love Fred.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I loved Fred too. Yeah. He was funny at 1st, but then he got like really cringe. That's how I kind of felt about her. I felt like about her too, like kind of how I felt about JoJo Siwa.
I never watched any of her content.
Oh, she's just like fucking 30 years old, and she's like in all glitter. Not that I'm hating. Shout out to JoJo Siwa, but at the time I was a hater. When she started,
she was young.
She was on Dance
Moms.
Moms.
I saw her on Dance. I used to watch Dance Moms. Yeah, I liked Dance Moms.
Yeah, and then she became like kind of like Thalia. Not Thalia, Tatiana. Oh my God, literally, JoJo Siwa was like the Tatiana of like white people.
But she was a child when she was JoJo Siwa, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's JoJo Siwa, but like her style stuck. Like she stayed with her style of like being like colorful and like
even though she low-key didn't want to, right?
I think she didn't want to. I think she was just gay. Like she was gay, so she wanted to. The fuck what were you talking about, dude? It's 4th of July.
Ooh, what are you doing?
Nothing. I never really celebrate, to be honest.
Me either.
Last year, I think I just went on my roof and watched like everyone else's fireworks.
Oh, can I do that?
Yeah, but apparently, like, there's like stuff on the roof that you're not supposed to like touch, like some crystal or something like that like goes in your skin.
A magic crystal.
Yeah.
That's like in everybody's houses that hypnotizes everybody and keeps everybody in the control of the government.
Oh my God! And
imagine.
Yeah, like it's literally what's keeping us from living in like a simulation and stuff.
That'd be insane. I wouldn't doubt it.
Dude, you know what's crazy? That Priscilla's in Tennessee, and she was telling me about like the culture shocks, and she just said that like because she's from California, like she says stuff that like to Tennessee people is like insanely out of pocket.
Shut the fuck up.
And
like what?
What did she tell me? Just like really like jokes that are, I guess, more conservative people would be like, what the hell did you just say?
So there's a lot of conservatives out there?
Well, yeah, because over there, like, literally it's the countryside. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy because you don't really think about like the culture shocks of like here within the United States. And I was like, well, she was telling me yesterday, and I was like, dude, that's crazy.
That's insane.
And I was like, maybe I'm not going to go because everybody's going to hate
me. Me too, bitch. You know how many out of pocket should I be saying? Me and you together. Like, they'd hate us.
The only 2 freaking brown girls there, like, no, girl. They're going to be like, what the fuck? But also, I kind of want to go. But also, what if I'm like...
No, we'll go.
Really uncomfortable.
Once I've been working for like a month. Because you guys, I got a new job as well.
Oh, yes. Whoop, whoop.
I can't say where. I was told by my new employer I'm not allowed to talk about it. They did an extensive background search on me. And they told me, we know what you do for fun. Keep it that way. You can't mention us in your job.
She's a hitman.
I can't talk about it, you guys. But I have a new job. And... once I start working there for like a month, we'll go.
Yay!
So like very soon. What if we go for my birthday? Our birthdays. Let's do like a birthday trip in August and go out there.
Okay. It can be your birthday trip.
Okay,
I don't
August
want
20th.
to. I don't want to celebrate my birthday.
We don't have to go on exactly my
No,
birthday.
no, I know. Oh, but
my birthday does fall on a Friday or Saturday.
That's what I was gonna say, and it's towards the end of the month, so obviously we would have to do it like that time. That'd be fun.
That's it. We could just go for a weekend.
Yeah, and she's still gonna be out there.
Oh, although no, it's probably not gonna be a weekend. So I'm most likely work weekends, but it'll be during the week. My days
that's
off,
cool.
which I feel like is better.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll still have something.
Yay! I feel like I haven't been anywhere in a long time, and I feel like I have like withdrawals to like go travel the world.
It'll be fun, and then maybe we'll have to leave a day early because they'll hate us.
Imagine they kick us out of the state.
They kick us out of everywhere.
No, I feel like they get crazy over there. Like I feel like cowboys get crazy.
I know, that's I'm surprised.
But maybe it's like in the like kind of like in Texas where like Austin is like very like free and stuff, and then the rest of the state is like really conservative.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, because like it's the city, like Austin and Houston, all that, they're more like city vibes, and obviously the rest of the fucking state is like all like yeehaw and like maybe more like I guess like rural suburbs or something.
So you're not gonna do anything tomorrow then? 4th of July?
No, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I've honestly like I never really celebrated it. Even I guess it was like when I was younger, and then as we grew up, like we just didn't really care.
Same. But now that I have Ezra, I'm like, dude, like, I still don't feel the desire, to be honest.
But also like
or anything. Also like not trying to be like, I don't want to assume how Ezra is, you know, because obviously he's still growing and developing. But I feel like Ezra would get irritated of it. Like literally when we go to the restrooms in public areas. Before I flush a toilet or before he makes me flush the toilet because if he flushes it, he's not going to be able to cover his ears. So he tells me, Mommy, please flush the toilet. Like,
he doesn't like the sound?
He doesn't like the sound. Like, loud noises, like, it bugs him.
Oh.
So he'll literally, like, be like, you do it. I'm going to cover my ears. So I'm like, dude, I can only imagine, like, fireworks.
He's all overstimulated.
Literally, like, I feel like he'd hate it. But I don't want to assume. Because you never know. Because honestly, like, he was, like, 2, 1. Like, I don't think we really, like I said, we haven't done anything. Like you said, when you were young, it was cool. But then as you grow up, you just kind of not do anything anymore. So I've never really put in an effort to be like, oh my God, let me get fireworks. Let me do this. Let me do that.
Have you taken him to, like, a park or something where they have, like, the shows? No. He hasn't seen, like, he's never seen fireworks?
He's seen them, like, out, like, in the street. Like, on 4th of July, like, we'll go out and, like, he'll see them in the sky. Because, bitch, everyone's and their mamas is fucking,
Yeah.
And on our street, even our neighbors, like, do, like, the little ones that you buy.
That's cool.
So, like, he's seen it from far away, but he's never actually been... I've never, I guess, seen any excitement come from him. You know what I mean?
But also, he probably doesn't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, like, he hasn't ever been like, can you buy some? Like, nothing. So I'm like, bitch, he probably has no interest.
He's all for. Like, he doesn't no idea what it is.
No, but my niece, Avi, and my nephew, Jaden, they're excited. Aww. Like, they talk about it. Like they were here at my house early this morning, and then their dad picked them up because he has them for 4th of July, and I guess he has, like, all these plans. And they couldn't stop raving about what they're gonna do.
That's cute.
Yeah, their dad's white though, so I don't know if that has something to do.
I don't know why for some reason. Oh yeah, for sure.
Embedded in them.
But like people are so wild because they're like, oh, the flag can't touch the floor. Like, then why is it on your pussy? Like, why are you wearing a bikini with the American flag? Yeah, it's like disrespectful to the country for the flag, the American flag to touch the floor. It's never supposed to touch the floor. Or set it on fire.
I am amazed today at all these things that I obviously did not know.
Yeah, dude. And that's why I'm like, ew, like, why does everyone dress in, like, why is that a thing? Why do we have to dress in the American flag? I
would put on an American flag bottoms because, like, fuck America, you know? It's like, I'm fucking the flag. And it's on my
No te limpies. Oh, my God.
No. Honestly, you know what? I will say this, though, since 4th of July is going to be... in 2 days. You guys are... Wait.
No, it's tomorrow,
It's tomorrow. Yeah. This episode's going to be out. And 4th of July is going to have been yesterday. In honor of 4th of July, I will say this. I do like living here in California.
No, yeah, for sure.
Like, I do. You know, I know we talk a lot of shit about our country, but there is a lot of good. And I do want to acknowledge that.
Honestly, I don't give a shit that I live here. I'm going to talk shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can talk shit because I live here.
Yeah.
That's my right.
Yeah, but
as an American citizen.
You know what? But as just to be patriotic, let's say 3 things that we appreciate about America.
Okay.
Come on. Let's really be thoughtful about this, Steph. Don't make it into a joke. I know it's hard for us not to do that, I'm including myself. But let's say 3 nice things about America.
About America? Okay. For sure my freedom of speech. That's my fave.
Okay.
No me cae el hocico.
Freedom of speech. That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I guess just like my First Amendment. I really like my like freedom of religion and all that. I love that.
Yeah.
Because I would fucking hate to be forced.
Yeah.
To be part of a religion I don't even want to be in. The national parks here are so incredibly beautiful. Like I feel like that for sure America's underrated in the sense where like there's so much like natural beauty that because we're so like, oh, I want to go to Greece or I want to go like elsewhere, like they don't think about what we actually have here. Like we have geysers here, we have the Rocky Mountains, the national parks 10-10.
Like we go to the beach and we go to the fucking desert, then we go to the forest.
Yeah.
Like we go get snow. Like bitch, we have everything.
Yeah, we do. I definitely love the natural side. Last thing. Okay, this shouldn't be this hard.
I know. I'm like trying to think right now what to say after you're done, but
Disneyland.
That we have Disneyland. Yeah, I love Disneyland too.
Okay, your turn.
I like. See, I'm already trying to be out of pocket. Let me let me think of an actual good one. I hate that my brain tries to turn everything into a joke. Like I'm literally the one that said, "Let's be dead ass about this," and I know. I'm still fighting my brain.
I was trying so hard. I was
like, dude.
No, you know what I do like? I like that no matter how hard, like, sorry to say it, how hard white people try to make it seem like this is a land of immigrants, no matter what. Like no matter fucking what, like even with the whole Florida thing, like even the Florida farmers are starting to say like, oh, like we might shut down because like we can't do it without the immigrant workers. So that's another thing I want to mention.
Love that.
Yeah,
I absolutely love that. I'll just agree with everything you said, to be honest.
Hell no, bitch. Use your brain. Think of 3 things.
Okay, you might have to edit out some pondering on my end. Let me see. I like hamburgers and hot dogs. Okay. I feel like
I think hamburgers are German. I'm not sure though.
I mean, good old cheeseburger is it?
Yeah, cheeseburger is definitely American. You're right.
Okay,
right.
A good old cheeseburger.
American cheeseburger.
I could fuck it up, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Okay, let me see. I like that liquor stores will sell to minors some hidden ones.
I don't think that's limited to America.
I hope not, because that would suck.
But also drinking age. Out. Like, why do we have such a high drinking age?
I think it's valid. Honestly, the way I be acting on a drink.
But I also think it's one of those things where people drink so young because they can't.
Because it's so like, what's that word? Like,
well, one, illegal, but restricted?
No, not restricted. It's like a lot of, what's that word? That's that one word about, fuck. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna fucking bug me until I get it.
I can't tell if my
not stigma. Huge. It's not stigma. That's not the word. Like taboo around drinking, where it's just like drinking is bad, drinking this. Because I feel like for me, growing up, there was just so much taboo around drinking, just the way that my mom would make it seem. Like, all of my mom's problems was because my dad would drink a lot. Like, you know, just, she would say a lot of that. So she would always be like, you guys better not drink like this. You know, a lot of shit. But then I would see how much fun people would have. So I'd be like, what's...
I don't think that's a taboo, though. I feel like your mom kind of has a point.
No, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But it's like the way she tried to make it seem that it was like taboo. Like all these negative things were happening because of the alcohol. You know, that's what taboo is, right? like
yeah, but I guess. Yeah.
But you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. So it's like, but yeah, back to where I was supposed to say good things about America.
You know what's crazy though?
Dude, why is it so hard?
That's my God. No, you know what's crazy about America? The fact that people are so like they want to drink, like the prohibition to me is fucking insane.
When was that again? When did that happen?
I think it was in the 1920s. Yeah, I think it was around the 1920s.
Don't fact check this.
But no, fact check me because I'm actually pretty sure.
Oh.
But dude, people were making alcohol like in their bathtubs. Like they were like, no, you cannot refuse alcohol for me. And people were just being insane.
And people do that to this day. Like, I have a friend who's in jail, in prison, actually, and they make wine in prison to get drunk.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like this need to
just
drink,
fucking do it
is so American. Like it's so American, but also because it's taboo. Like it has a negative thing too. Because in Germany, I feel like people drink a fuck ton, and it's not like
children drink over there. Like 13-year-olds can drink.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not that bad, but I don't know if it's because like when you have access to something, it literally takes away that thing of like wanting to be like, ooh, like I kind of want to try that.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Maybe.
Because like I was really like my mom was really strict on me growing up, so I always wanted to party. And my little brother, literally they let him do whatever he wants and he doesn't even like it.
Oh my god, my younger sisters too.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to my little brother. I miss you if you're watching this.
Oh.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like Americans are wild. Like this.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Like when you are not allowed to do something, you want to do it more.
Yeah. And that's like so. You know what though? Okay, let's name 3 things that suck about America now.
You know when you said like freedom of speech, I feel like that's an illusion. And you want to know why? I mean, yes. I mean, on this podcast, we can say what the fuck we want. I mean, like, for the most part, I guess we could say what we want.
Yeah, I guess it's real.
I guess it is. But I've watched this TikTok about this girl who wrote a book about, I don't know if it probably came up on your For You page. She wrote a book about the dangers of fast fashion. Not necessarily about how we're mass producing clothes, but the chemicals that are on the clothes and how it affects us and our bodies and whatnot. And she was going to go on a huge news outlet in New York to have like literally she said just a 6-minute segment, like that's it.
Yeah.
And she said that literally like an hour or two before she was gonna go on, they called and they literally told her that the lawyers of the news outlet had to shut it down, and they told her that she couldn't come on because they were afraid of the repercussions from the companies and like that this would affect like that mass produce like all this clothes. So they didn't want to deal with the lawsuit. So she wasn't allowed to talk about it on the news outlets. So it just feels like insane to me because like I feel like it's an illusion in the sense that like we obviously can hop on the internet and say whatever the fuck we want. But I feel like ways that would be meaningful, like let's say if she would have gone on the news outlet where a bunch of the older generations like do vote and that do, you know, I guess take more action. Yeah. Like watch these news outlets. They didn't let her. They quieted her. They didn't let her talk about like something that is true, because she even said in the TikTok that she paid a fact checker. Like to pay a fact checker is like a lot of money, just so it can make sure that everything you're talking about in the book is like 100% true. You know, you can't like be lying about these allegations, right? And so it was something serious, a serious matter that she felt like the public should know about, but she wasn't allowed to talk about it.
I also think that like stuff like that, because one, that's like I'm freedom of speech in the sense that like I can literally say fuck our government and they can't do anything to me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a huge privilege to be able to be like, okay, that should like like this place sucks and I can still live here and I can still be here.
Like does it North Korea like or like China?
Shit a bunch of places they don't let you say anything like that. And I feel like with things like that, the reason that they don't have that much of an impact, or that like even big companies are able to do that, is because we don't care enough. Yeah. Because on ASOS, it literally tells you this like piece of clothing contains chemicals that can cause cancer, blah, 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 blah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it shows you
warning. On the tag?
No, when you're checking out.
On the website?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Or even at like McDonald's, like when you're paying, there's a little sign that says chemicals in this food can cause cancer, deformation, like birth defects, blah, blah. Yeah. Like it tells you everything, but people don't care enough. You know what I mean? So like in a situation like that, like if everyone was like, wait, like what's in my clothing? Yeah. Everyone was like, guys, like they're putting shit in us. Like maybe we should listen to her. Yeah. Then I feel like it wouldn't have been as easy to shut like things like that down from coming out into the public.
No, and you know that's crazy because something that completely shifted my perspective, because the foundation that I'm wearing right now is the only foundation in the whole Ulta store that rated 100 out of 100 on my Yuka app, and it's an app that shows you like harmful chemicals and ingredients in your makeup and in like food and in like shampoos and etc. So I use it like religiously now. Like I'm like, okay, maybe if I can't cut everything out, at least use products that are like not as harmful as others, you know? So I was like, okay, I struggle with acne. So I was like, okay, maybe it's the foundations that I'm using. Maybe it's like everything. Dude, why the fuck? I took a picture of all the makeup, like my routine that I had at the time. Everything was like 10 out of 100. And it was like red, like warning signs. And it's like how, and it doesn't just tell you what's bad for you. It gives you an explanation of why it's bad for you. And I was like, fuck, dude, everything in all of the makeup that I was currently using was ass. It was terrible. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to leave this store until I find something that's good for my skin. There was only one fucking foundation, dude.
What is it?
It's by Juice Beauty. And it actually, I was surprised. I was like, fuck, you know how like when it's like good for you, sometimes it doesn't look as good.
Is that what you're wearing right now?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks really good. Like, it looks very sheer, very like it looks like your skin.
Dewy. Yeah, and then that's what I liked about it. I was actually genuinely surprised. The coverage, obviously, it's light coverage. It's not supposed to be like full coverage, which I don't mind. But yeah, I was like, and the only reason why I was able to do that was because before that, I had already heard, obviously, that foundations don't have the best products in your skin, but it was just like, whatever, you know? And then until one time I heard this girl say, like, okay, you see a little cute foundation bottle, you know, it's marketed to you, you know, to make you look gorgeous and to make you feel beautiful and to cover up your imperfections and whatnot. So obviously you're going to buy it. You're going to, it's, you know, it's going to make you feel some type of way. It's going to make you buy it. So you do buy it. She said, but what if they were to put a bottle in front of you, like just like a white freaking plastic bottle with like a huge like skull on it with the actual name of the chemical. And then someone told you, dab a little bit of this on your face. Like stick your hand in this freaking tub with this nasty chemical that's like so bad for you. Just grab some with your hand and then start putting it all over your face. Would you do it? Fuck no. You would not do it. Nobody in their right mind would do it. But because all these products are marketed for you in a way that, you know, they tug at you in some kind of way emotionally, you are buying these things. And literally when she put it in that perspective, I was like, oh my God, like we are all fucking brainwashed.
Dude, yeah, because it's not even that. It's the fact, too, that, like, so much of the food we could, like, literally the fact that our children, like, our future children, probably Ezra already has it.
Oh, for sure.
Like, little microplastics in their body. Sure. How insane is that?
It's insane.
That shit's so crazy. But there's a lot of ways to help. I think just people don't want to try natural methods because they don't believe in them, which makes no sense if you really think about it. Because, like, why wouldn't the most natural thing that has been here before even us, how would that not be the best, like, you know what I mean? Like, remedy.
Yeah.
Because I follow this guy. His name's, I don't know his real name, but he calls himself the medical medium.
Okay.
And he's like very like natural. And I hate when people like when I talk about like, oh, I want to do something like with like more holistic or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, why? And I'm like, bitch, what? Like, yeah, like a lot of people knock it. And he has a juice where it's a smoothie, I think. You literally do, I think, like 2 or 3 cups of wild berries. They have to be wild blueberries. And you just make a fat ass smoothie and it helps detox all the heavy metals in your brain.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we carry a lot of like really bad heavy metals in our body, and that helps you like detox it all. Like blueberries, yeah, because they're super antioxidant.
Damn.
Try it, ladies.
And people are saying, why are you doing that?
Well, not necessarily to him, but like just whenever I talk about like me wanting to like, I guess, learn more about health, but on a holistic side, like my friends who are more in the medical field, they'll be like, oh, well, you know.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like they just, I guess like dismiss it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck. I actually just saw a TikTok of the lady who started the mushroom movement.
Oh, me too.
You saw it?
Me too. I was actually shocked. What's her name? I forgot her name.
Oh my God, we're terrible. My brain doesn't work. I don't know, but she was this indigenous woman from Mexico. And fucking JP Morgan's bitch ass.
He wanted to do an article on it.
Yeah, and he took pictures without her permission.
No, he took the pictures, but she told him you're not allowed to post these. Like, you're not allowed to put these out anywhere.
Yeah.
And he did it anyway, and all of a sudden, like, all these foreigners and travelers were flooding, like, her indigenous land. Yeah. Trying to, in the search of these mushrooms that, like, let you meet God and all these things. And it's sad because her town pretty much, like, cursed her, and they told her like, this is all your fault, like you brought these people to over here, and like they pretty much like shut her out after that. And
she died of poverty.
She died of poverty after that, when she was doing really well for herself before that. It's like,
and she even mentions how like because it was used in such a like, I guess, chaotic way that the mushrooms in themselves lost the
like they're
the sanctity. Okay, I can't even say it, but whatever. Like it's the pureness of what the purpose
power,
of them
and
were.
that it wasn't gonna work anymore. And when she said that, I was actually genuinely kind of shook. I was like, oh shit.
That's sad.
It is sad. And it's sad because all the documentaries now that talk about it, they conveniently like leave out that the whole like the way that JP Morgan did that, like did her dirty. Nobody talks about that.
And honestly, even when they make documentaries of indigenous people, that shit pisses me off because I'm pretty sure they don't even give them any of the benefits that the documentary like makes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ugh. Actually, dude, there's drama right now because Becky G, I don't know if you saw that.
No.
She's in cahoots with the Kardashians because I guess there were the Kardashians have these two sister friends that they started a brand, and Becky G's now taking over as creative director. And people are saying like, oh, like you stole like the brand and blah blah blah. Like they started because they're Latinas, they started or whatever. So Kylie and like Kendall and all their little friends are like giving her backlash, saying like, oh, you stole this and blah blah. And I'm like, fucking hipocritas. Like the fact that Kendall Jenner's literally mooching off of Mexicans. Like off the tequila. Kylie Jenner has stolen from black culture. Pretty much her whole company's stolen from black culture. Yeah. Like just stuff like that. So people are pissed that they're attacking Becky G.
Wait, because she's a creative director of...
Because I guess people are saying that they probably sold their shares and now she's like a higher shareholder. So they named her creative director of that company.
And it's not the sister's company anymore?
Yeah, it's not theirs anymore. So they're saying that she stole it. But I don't really know.
But why would they sell their shares in the first place?
I don't really know what happened, but it's just stupid. Even if she did do that.
Like, ellos también tienen cola que le pisen.
Exactly. So, fucking leave Becky G alone, bitches.
You know what's funny, though? Remember when Becky G first started, she was only catering to the American audience? She only sang English songs.
But do you think it's because she knew that if she tried to do something else, it might have not have been as like, because I feel like
she felt like it was gonna flop.
Not even that it was gonna flop, but I feel like sometimes maybe me defending Becky G because I love her. Like she knew that she had to take that first step before she could start incorporating her own. Like she had to get to a certain level so she can start incorporating her own culture into whatever work she was doing. Because there's a certain appeal that she needed to have first.
Maybe. I don't know why. Her songs were terrible. I'm sorry.
I love singing in the shower.
I was just about to say that one. It was the worst one.
That's the only one. I know. But you know what I mean? Like, and she's Mexican American, so she's allowed to cater to Americans as well.
No, yeah, but it's like, why not both in the beginning?
Pero no se cambió el nombre. She could have changed her name. She could have made herself more American.
Yeah, you love her.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I don't think she did anything wrong. I think she's thriving, and I think we should all just leave her alone, okay? Dude, you know what my cousin told me? What? That sometimes guys, because they don't want girls, this is a complete change of topic, by the way, because they don't want girls to feel like, when he talks to a girl that he doesn't like, he'll start being a dick to her. So she will be like, oh my God, he's such a dick. That's why it's not working out. Instead of, like, he says that he doesn't like to make them feel like it's their fault. So he'll act like a major dick so that for sure they know that it was his fault. Even though he just, like, it was something that they did that he also didn't like, but he doesn't want them to, like, their self-esteem to go down of that, like, oh, why didn't he like me? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck, like, I wonder how many guys have done that to me.
And I feel like a lot of guys don't even know that they're doing that.
You think?
Intentionally.
I feel like they know.
I don't think all of them do. I don't think they're all bright.
You think some people are just naturally manipulative?
Yeah.
Really?
100%. Have you seen how some people, parents, are super manipulative? Dude, I've been around friends of, like, not close friends, but just people, acquaintances.
Yeah.
And they're not the best people, and, like, I never understand. And then I meet their parents, and I'm like, oh. That's why you're like that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then I also wonder how they go about, like, creating connections like that.
I don't think it's possible to create genuine connections like that.
Do you think the people that are close to them are just, like, also as delusional?
It's all surface level, delusional. Like, you attract what you are kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like maybe something, like, crazy happens where you might have, like, a earth-shattering realization. You're like, oh, fuck. Like, maybe I need to be better or be different.
Yeah.
but I feel like people like that are incapable of genuinely making deep, like, meaningful connections.
That's
it's sad,
crazy.
but
Yeah.
I don't think they can. Like, if I feel like I believe in that saying of like you can only meet people as deep as you've met yourself, and if you're that kind of person, then you're gonna just be around that kind of people.
But it's also really frustrating because like you're just understanding so much of why everything's happening the way it is, and you want to get that point across to the other person, but they're just not at that same level, so you're just like stuck with the frustration.
Yeah, and it's like a grieving process, honestly. I feel like that's the grieving process that I had to go to with my family. Like when I had the realization and I started doing the work and I started going like through all the self-help books and trying to be a better person, it was definitely like a long mourning period where I was like, fuck, like I have to accept that they're gonna be this way and I can't change them. Because in the beginning, I tried to put them on. I was like, y'all read this book. Like, can you believe this? Like, just trying to like all the knowledge I was learning, I was trying to pass it on to them. And I could always tell that they were not into it. Like that, even that they weren't getting it.
Yeah.
Like, the way that I was getting it. And I went to a point where I was like, fuck, like, okay, like I can't force this onto them. Like I can't bring them with me on my journey. I just have to meet them where they're at, love them for who they are, and definitely not. I feel like the biggest, like, hardest part for me was to not judge them, because I feel like in the beginning I was so judgy of them. I'd be like, oh, you guys, like, and I would like judge them, and I'd be like, oh, it'd be so much easier if you guys would just be willing, to just like, like, why don't you want to be better? Not to their face, but like out in my frustration and my
talking shit behind their back.
Yeah, like in my frustration and my anger, like when I would be in my room and like I would just be like, oh, like I would have these thoughts.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, bro, like I just had to even realize that I can't even judge them like that. Like I can't even be mad at them. Like if they're on their journey and God knows why they're like that, and I can't change them, and I just have to accept it. And honestly, like, have my boundaries. I feel like I wanted to kind of force it to where it's like, okay, I can have these people in my life. But once you kind of like wake up in that sense and you're learning, it's hard to be around certain people. I feel like some people are easier to just like accept them being around you because they're not hurtful. So it's like you can love them where they're at. But the people that are hurtful, or at least me personally, I was like, okay, like I do have to like set my boundaries and distance myself. And it's hurtful because like some people are family, some people are people that you wish that you could have around forever. And not saying that they're not gonna be around me, but it's like I'm not gonna just see them as much as I, would want to.
Yeah.
And but then I realized, what? I'm gonna make room in my life for people that are actually gonna be at least on my wavelength, that at least have the same understanding as me, or even if not, can at least put themselves in my shoes and see where I'm coming from, and at least make space for my experience and not invalidate it, and and actually listen to me, like actually like try to understand me. And I feel like that's kind of like what I was lacking in like my relationships growing up, and not just with like partners, but like family and friends and everything. But I don't know, I feel like it's a process. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm coming across people that I'm like, oh, like this is nice, like I enjoy being around you, like I enjoy talking to you, like, and it's like a nice feeling to have, and it's kind of starting to help with some of like the sadness of not being able to have that in the people that were already like in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, I feel like I'm the opposite. Like the more, like now that I'm getting older, the more. And it's honestly such a change just personally because I've always been extroverted, and now I feel like I'm in a point where I feel like I'm still really loud and really outgoing, and like if I'm in a scenario where there's a lot of people, like I'm always gonna be talkative.
Yeah.
But in my brain, I'm like, this is the actual worst. Like I hate this.
Yeah.
And back then, I feel like I was always like, oh, I want to go out, I want to do this, and I want to meet people, I want to connect with people, and now I'm the opposite. Like I'm like, when is this over? I want to go home. Like, I just want to be in bed, or I want to be in my house. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of effort. And because most people are not in a place where I am, especially, like, I know it's hard to, like, when you're not mentally in the same, I guess, not, like, stability, but just more of, like, I know I can be a little neurotic, so when I'm talking to someone that doesn't really know how to handle that, like, I get frustrated. I don't say it to them, but in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like, this conversation or this whole interaction was such a mistake. Like, I hate this. I want to go home. And I have never been like that, so I don't even know how to, like, I feel like now I'm trying to figure out a way to connect with people without pushing myself too much and also not pushing anybody away too much either. But I don't know. It's hard.
No, dude, I feel like most of your life you've been super extroverted, like you said. And I feel like maybe this season of your life is just calling for you to just be to yourself, you know? Maybe it's because you're young. It's not like you're fucking 80, 90 years old. Like, like it's not like you're about to die or anything.
Right.
So who knows? Maybe this season of your life, it's for you to just be a homebody, get to know yourself, process shit, laugh, cry, be your own friend. And then you'll reemerge with newfound energy, newfound, willingness to want to meet people. Because also too, like, that's one thing that I kind of struggled with. It's like saying no to like certain events or certain things, saying no to being around certain people. Because I'm a people pleaser at heart. I would want to not hurt people's feelings or not make them feel bad. But it's like I have to learn that I am not responsible for other people's feelings. And even if I know they might be upset that I can't make it or I don't respond to a text, like as much as that hurts me, that to know that I'm hurting them, like I'm putting myself first. Yeah. Because I used to never do that. And I would end up depleted and I would end up like drained as fuck. And then I wouldn't understand what that meant. So then I just felt something was wrong with me. But it's like, no, nothing's wrong with me. I'm just taking time for myself and standing up for myself, being my caregiver in a sense. Like I'm taking care of myself, like the way a mom would take care of their child, so.
Dude, that's so funny. I feel like I've always been that friend that's like, oh, do you want to go? No.
That's
Why not?
good.
I don't want to.
That's good. That's good being able to say no. A lot of people, I used to not be able to say no.
I feel like now I'm a little bit less, but now because I'm trying... Because I know that I'm being a little bit more introvert, I'm trying to push myself, not too much, but in certain situations, I'm like, you know what, like, okay, like, I'm going to interact, and because, like, there's no real reason why I don't have to.
Yeah, because there's a difference between, like, you've just wallowed too much, and it's like, no, babe, like, I'm going to be your mom, and I'm going to tell you, babe, get up. Like,
exactly.
It's done with the wallowing, like, we can have a good day today, you never know. You know? I feel like there's a difference between that kind of, where you do need that push to kind of get yourself out there, but then there are genuinely times where I feel like, your body's literally screaming at you, like, please, like, don't do this. Like, let's stay home. Like, let's read a book. Let's stay in bed. Like, let's, cook a meal at home, whatever, And it's like, it's good to know, like, when each scenario is happening.
That's why I keep saying that, like, I'm cutting back on my feminism, only because, like, now if I'm around a man, I don't care who you fucking are. Like, I'm not doing shit. Like, figure it out. You're the guy. You're the man, and I'm just a dumb little girl, and I don't want to do anything, even though I know that you're being fucking stupid, and I could just make this so much easier. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah. And honestly, I read somewhere that men like when women let them figure it out. They don't like being, like, babied or... Because it's, like, emasculating in a sense. And they might not... Stupid. And they might not tell you straight up, but, like, they'll feel more proud and manlier and masculine when they've figured it out on their own. And when you've let them, and when, like, you've given them the space to actually, like, handle it.
Do you feel like in your past relationships, like, did you ever feel like you were, I guess, consciously emasculating your partners?
No, not consciously. Maybe subconsciously. Subconsciously. I guess I really felt like I was doing the right thing, like I was being a good girlfriend. You know what I mean? But no, I feel like I was definitely missing out on opportunities for me to let them handle it. I always thought that by me making their life easier, I was being a good girlfriend, but no, I was being a mother.
Yeah, literally just
I was being a mother to a child, and I wish I would have known what I know now, because it was definitely, when I think back, things that they could have handled, and me just wanting to be like the savior and wanted the praise and the validation and just wanted to be told that I was the best.
Why are we the same?
Literally.
Like, why are we the same? I don't even care if I'm a good girlfriend. I just want to be known as a good girlfriend.
And I don't do that no more. I will not do that.
Dude, I feel like one of my biggest red flags is that I always emasculate, like, the men around me.
Really?
And I do it on purpose. I really do. I
feel like the first part is acceptance. You're halfway there, babe.
Yeah.
That's fine. We accepted it. I mean,
I tried to, definitely I try to stop myself now because I know I'm doing it. But I'm also like, okay, but, like, you kind of deserve this. Like, and then I'm also like, why are you letting me? Yeah. Like, be a man then.
Yeah.
But then I'm like,
dude, what would you do though? Like, if someone did actually stand up to you one day and, like, actually made you, like, too stunned to speak with the response?
I don't even know.
What would you do?
It's never
do you
happened.
Think you'd cry?
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Like, I would, like, talk to me like that.
Immediately victimizing.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
There's no way we're not admitting it.
But like it's hard. It's hard for me to back down from like
from
fighting with a man. Yeah.
Ooh.
But only because you guys are so stupid. I cannot help it. You know what I mean?
Like,
But
you know what? Like, I'm proud of you for accepting it, though. A lot of women won't admit that.
Yeah, but only because I don't like that about me. But now that I'm aware
You're
that
conscious
like
of it.
yeah, that I'm aware that for me to accept my femininity, I also have to let go a little bit of my masculinity.
You have to.
Yeah, like I have no choice but to.
You have to.
So it's kind of coming to that realization of, oh shit, like I guess a man could have helped me, but I made sure he know that I didn't need him, even though it would have made my life easier sometimes.
Yeah.
Not to say that like all the time, like okay, most of the time women know what the fuck they're like. I know what the fuck I'm talking about and how to do it, but now I'm like, I feel like I made everybody so like now I don't care who I'm with, like I'm not gonna open my own door, like never.
Okay.
Like nobody. If it's my cousin, my friends, like my man, like I do not care. Open my fucking door. I'm just gonna stand there until somebody opens it.
Yeah.
That's how I've been living my life right now.
Nice.
I love it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love that for you.
Thank you.
I actually cringe when a man opens my door.
What? I love it.
I need to. I have a lot of
You cringe, weirdo.
Yeah, I just because growing up, I never had a loving father. So I think when I've always been, I feel like my dad's love language has always been doing things for you. So that's kind of how I learned to receive shit. So by doing things. That's why I feel like I would always like try to make my boyfriend's lives easier by doing things for them that I didn't have to do.
Oh, gotcha.
So when they would do something sweet for me, I would be like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is it? What is going on right now? Aww. This is making me very uncomfortable. And that's what I'm trying to work through. I want to be able to receive that from a man. So I'm starting by trying to do nice things for myself and not cringe and not feel like, oh my God, this is weird.
Like, what are things that you feel like you do for yourself that make you cringe?
Well, one time, when I go to the grocery store, sometimes I see flowers and I think they're so beautiful. And like, I know it's like such like a cliche, like basic example, but it's really like that deep for me. Like even flowers, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? Bitch, flowers, like that's crazy. Like, cause my dad wasn't like, he was not affectionate, never did any sweet gestures. Like his way was just like providing, like I'm clothing you, I'm feeding you, like shit like that.
Like Mexican
that,
macho.
Like very much. So, and he wasn't like that with my mother either. So like, it wasn't even like he did it for her. So sometimes now I'll buy myself the flowers and then I'll literally buy them and my thoughts will be like, oh, this is a waste of money. Why'd you do this? Like, they're gonna die. Like, you know, I'm literally talking myself out of like a sweet gesture that I just did for myself, you know, and that's so sweet. Like I'm literally like just talking shit about it in my head. Yeah. Because I want to match the uncomfortable feeling that I'm feeling of just doing something nice for myself. Yeah. As simple as that. But it's gotten easier, I'll say that. And I just have to sit through it very uncomfortably. Like, Hugo gave me a gift for my birthday last year, and it was very thoughtful, and I felt fucking uncomfortable. Because I've always complained to him, like, you never get me thoughtful gifts that, like, actually represent who I am or something that I'd like. And last year, he put the, like, most thoughtful gift basket for me. Every single item in there was completely tailored to something, like I could even cry right now because like I was taking out the items and like looking at them. I felt like I was giving him the worst reaction ever. And I felt so bad because I was like, damn, I don't want him to think that I don't like this. Yeah. Like I do. Like I'm screaming, like my inner child is screaming right now. Like this is so sweet. But like my teen, like adult self is like insanely uncomfortable right now. Like that's funny. Like I was like literally forcing a smile. Because I couldn't crack one. But so it looked like a fake smile. Yeah. But it was just because I was like, fuck, I'm so uncomfortable. I don't know how to receive this right now. But like, I do want to. And it was just so bad. And at the end of the night, when we were laying in bed, I had a whole conversation. I was like, dude, I know my reaction was so bad, but I want to tell you, like, and I just went on like a whole rant. Yeah. And thankfully, Hugo's like the most understanding dude on earth. So we had like a nice conversation about that. But it's just like, I want to be open. I want to be able to receive these things. And I feel like I'm good in the sense of being taken care of. Like if a man were to come up to me and was like, give me a wad of money, like I would jump up and down and like have the best reaction on earth. But I don't want just to have a good reaction when I'm being given money or a car or a house. I want to have a good reaction in the intimate moments, you know, in the thoughtful moments, in the deep, you know, connecting moments that actually I feel like are the most important moments of like a relationship. And those are the vulnerable moments are what makes me uncomfortable. Not the superficial ones. Yeah. You know? And that's what I'm trying to get better at. Yeah.
That's sad.
I know. But don't be sad because I'm getting better at it.
Yeah. I love getting flowers. Like, I hate when people are like, they die. So, bitch, you're going to die too. Like, I don't care. I still want to look at them while they're alive. Like, they're so beautiful.
And they are sweet to look at.
And honestly, they make your house better. It's so nice when you're like eating or you get to the kitchen, you're like, oh, look at these pretty flowers. I love it. I always get, but I think it's because my mom was always, she loves plants just in general. And my dad, she told me that my dad, like, since they were boyfriend and girlfriend, like, he always got her flowers. And then I think she just liked them, and so she would get them for herself. And sometimes, like, she'd grab money from my dad's wallet and be like, me las compro. But, like, even though she went for them herself, So I feel like I always really, really, really liked flowers. But also I think I've been such a romantic since I was, like, a little girl. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, Prince Charming, and, like, someone's gonna, like...
all the movies, babe.
Yeah, like, I'm such a romantic. But when, like, someone tries to give me money, I get uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah, like, that makes me uncomfortable. I'm always like, nah, it's cool, dude. Like, I got it. I don't need it. Thanks.
Dude,
like, see you later.
I'm like, bitch, give me money. I'll twerk on you, bitch. Like,
it's all a gift. She's like, how much was it?
Literally, that's it. Chips Ahoy cookies. The blue kind, the blue bag, not the chewy red ones.
I know. I hate people that eat those. Like, why would you want a crunchy cookie? I guess if it was warm. You know what's weird though? That I like the taste of chocolate chip dough, but I don't like when it has that much chocolate chip. Because the chocolate does change the flavor of the cookie dough, but also, like, I don't want that many bits in there. Like, I don't want a piece of chocolate. I want a cookie. You know what I mean?
I actually saw a TikTok one time of a girl making the perfect, like,
chocolate chip cookie
dough only though. And she made a TikTok about how to get, like, the perfect tasting dough without the chocolate chips.
Are you a good baker?
I feel like I get down. Yeah. But I don't do it from scratch.
So the box made?
Yeah, the box. But I'm pretty sure, like, if I looked up a recipe, I could fuck it up.
Bro, I suck at baking.
Really?
Like, really bad. I'm a really good cook, but I cannot bake.
Why?
I don't know. But I also think it's because I always open the oven.
I don't think that's it.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to do that. Like, you're supposed to let it sit for the amount of time. Because when you open it and close it back up, the temperature it was at, it's no longer there. So you just fucked up the whole motion.
But I've opened it.
Well, you can check it, but I'm like constantly like...
Oh, you constantly?
Yeah, like I'll be like, is it ready? Like,
you don't have like a little window to look at them?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
It is the same.
You know what, though? That makes sense because sometimes when I'm in the sauna, like, people will open the entire door to check who's in there, and I'm like, bitch, just look through the... Like, it's literally a clear door. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my oven. Oh, my God. I'm going to stop talking shit about them now.
Your oven's probably like...
Like, bitch, keep it closed.
Like, stop opening.
No, because I cannot... I've never been able to bake anything. One time I tried to make macaroons. It was embarrassing. I can't even make a cookie.
What was wrong with them?
They were just, like, not...
Was the cookie too hard?
No, it did. Couldn't even create a cookie. I didn't even know what I was making.
But you did it from scratch?
Yeah. At least it was...
I've never tried, but I'm pretty confident.
Okay, I believe you.
I think it's just because I'm a mother, though.
You can just do anything?
I feel like when you're a mother, like, you just naturally are gifted, like, several other abilities.
That makes sense. I believe that.
Come with it, with the job.
What are the main ones that you think?
I feel like my gut feeling surrounding my son is, like, intense. Like, that sixth sense that they say that, like, of a mother. I think it's for sure true. I think cooking, for sure, like, you just... I don't know what happens.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that one.
You just step it up.
I've had bitches food that I'm like, your children have been eating this their whole lives? Like, that's embarrassing. Sad. Yeah.
Well, personally.
Yeah.
And I think empathy too, to be honest, is just better to be.
I think that. Do you think that empatheticness is mostly directed at your child, or do you feel like you expand it to everybody else?
I could expand it. Oh, I feel like I had my glasses in my hand. Oh my God, I was about to start with my glasses. I literally feel the thing back here from my glasses when they press behind your ears.
Oh, I hate that,
dude. It's like I'm experiencing like phantom like glasses like right now because dude, I literally have been wearing glasses like every fucking day. Yes and no. I feel like I can. But then just how kids are equally fucking annoying, like, I use all my patience on my child. I have none left over for
others.
Other people's kids.
Love that. I love
It's just
that.
how it works.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
bitch. Get out of
Sometimes
here.
I have a little extra to give, so I will.
I'm also not empathy.
And sometimes I will just run away and hide before I rip their heads off.
Oh my God.
I've always said before I had Ezra, I didn't want to be a mother.
So you wouldn't fuck up little kids?
I just felt like I didn't have it in me.
Oh, like to deal with them?
Yeah. And I still don't.
Dude, I honestly cannot imagine. Like when my niece is like being rude to other little kids, I'm like, dude, why? Like,
It's
why
natural,
are you
though.
doing that? But also, just let her.
It's natural.
Like, just let her do that too, because she's the queen and she runs this place.
That's what I hate about, I wish parents would pick up a book and not just carry the mentality of like the generations before us about parenting. Because kids, like for example, when Ezra would like, when he was like 1 or 2 and he would like try to hit me, my mom would immediately jump on that's rude, that's disrespectful, how can you let him like even lift his hand at you? And it's like, yo, like, can he talk? Can he say a complete sentence? Can he communicate what's bothering him right now? No. So they explore the world right now through their hands, through their movements, through their sounds, through whatever. So obviously if he's frustrated with me because I'm not giving him the lollipop he wants, he's gonna express his frustration in some way. And it's up to me as a parent to show him, okay, what's the boundary? What can you not do? And he'll learn as he grows. And even when he's 3, 4, they're still gonna fuck up because their brain isn't developed all the way. Especially the self-control part of their brain isn't developed until kids are like 6. It's fully developed, the part where you can have self-control. So it's like their intrusive thoughts are gonna win a lot of times because it's that control aspect isn't there. Right. And it breaks my heart because I see a lot of parents like, you know, just smacking their kids or hitting them. And I know not like in a brutal way, but it's like
just in a reprimanded kind of way.
In a way that makes children feel like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I'm just standing up for myself. Does that make sense? Like, I'm like fresh out the womb here. Like, I'm trying to, you know.
Barely cut the umbilical.
Literally, like, and I'm barely trying to, like, you know, find my way. And, you know, I don't ever, like, I try not to judge anymore, although that is, like, my you know, that's my programming to judge. And I do get upset sometimes when I see it happening. But I just tried to tell myself, you know what, like, I was once there, you know, not with Ezra, because thankfully, I feel like I had my awakening, like, while I was pregnant. So I feel like I learned a lot before I had him. I have smacked him sometimes, though. I'm not saying I'm not, because I'm still human at the end of the day. Yeah. But I'm proud to say, like, 90% of the time, like, I parent the way I want to be parented. I wish I could have been parented, you know? Yeah. And it's like when I see other people do it, obviously I can't say anything because I know people would just probably, like, act all berserk. If anyone was told how to parent, I wouldn't like it. Yeah. So obviously it makes me sad. Like, I can't save all the children of the world. You know, it's going to happen. It's part of their life journey. That's what I tell myself. They have to learn. They can't, you know, there's no such thing as a perfect human being, right? And what would need to happen in order for there to be a perfect human being? It would be like a child grew up in a perfect world with like no trauma, just like la la land, and that's non-existent. So kids need to go through hard things to grow a thicker skin, to learn, you know, they need to go through challenges to make them who they're gonna be. So,
exactly. Let's bring bullying back, everyone.
So whenever it breaks my heart, you know, because I feel like I know what's going on in that child's like inner world when they hit or when they say things. And, you know, it sucks when I see parents that don't understand it and they just immediately go to like cussing at them or hitting them. And it makes me upset because I'm like, dude, no, like this would be such a perfect moment to teach them something and you're not taking it.
You know what? For some reason, why that reminded me of, did you ever watch the movie The Orphan?
I don't remember.
Oh my God.
I think I might have seen the trailer. I don't think I watched it.
It's about this girl who she goes into a family. Well, they adopt her little ass. And she just starts getting like... Well, I'm just going to spoil it for you.
Yeah, I won't watch it. I don't like watching scary movies anyway.
This bitch starts like wanting to isolate the dad. And like wanting like the dad to like love her. And then it turns out that it's like an old lady who like has like that sickness of like she's super young. And so she was just trying to like seduce the dad.
And how old is the little girl?
Like 10 or 11 or something.
And does she do it?
No, obviously she gets all psycho killer. Oh my God, it's so good. You should watch it. It's really, really good.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Maybe I will.
Because I feel like some kids are just genuinely like evil. Like I hate when people are like, oh my God, all children are. No.
I feel like that could be. I feel like it's rare though. I don't think that.
No, yeah, not all of them.
I feel like for the most part, if kids are like shitty kids, it's because they have shitty parents. I'm sorry. Like, I'll stand by that.
Yeah,
we
but
can
that's
agree to
not
disagree.
every case.
No, obviously not.
Yeah.
I'm saying for the most part, though. I think for the most part. I do think that it could be that some kids are just shitty kids. Because I do believe in past lives, and I do believe in, like...
Oh, like they carry all that with them?
Yeah, and I do believe also in, like, soul contracts and how some, like, souls before they come to Earth, like, they decide what, like, their life path is going to be like.
What?
It's, like, a long thing.
I don't want to... What'd you say? Soul contract?
Yeah. Like, literally,
Who are they making this contract with?
I don't know.
Like, the higher being?
I don't know, but pretty much it's, like, souls need to come on Earth to learn lessons. And before they come, they decide what lessons they're going to learn.
Like, in Soul?
Yeah. So pretty much, yeah. So like pretty much, like they know if they're gonna be like bad people, if they're gonna be good people, because
damn, that'd be wild.
They need to be bad in order to learn lessons or to just shit like that.
What if they don't learn the lesson? They just come back again, shitty.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I just feel like I really do. I don't know why that just feels right in my gut, so I'm gonna stick by it. But I do think that some kids are just like genuinely fucking shitty kids. Like I don't think I know that there's kids that have good parents and there's no reason for them to be that shitty. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I know that.
Yeah.
But I do think for the most part, yeah, I think like if you have like a terribly shitty kid, I feel like for the most part, if you look at their parents, are gonna be shitty too.
That's true.
I feel like for the most part.
Or their environment is shitty.
Yeah, like I feel like for the most part, like there's no way.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna still fuck you up, little kid. I just hate kids. I just don't like hitting. So when kids hit kids, like that bugs me.
Yeah, it's because it's a trigger for you.
Yeah,
because you were hit, girl. That's why it's a trigger.
I don't think it's that. Because
I promise you, 100%.
Because it's also like gory stuff. Like I don't like seeing blood in person. And I didn't get hit to the point where, like, I bleed. I just don't like... Because whenever I see... Like, I've never been punched. I've never been, like... I got slapped or whatever. But I've never, like, been... Like, physical altercations.
Yeah.
I just don't... I don't see the point in them. Because...
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's because, like, my brother used to fight at, like, soccer games. And I was always like, that's fucking dumb. Like,
that could be a trigger to you. Maybe seeing that affected you.
Yeah, I think it's more so that. I don't think it's from my parents. I think it's just more, like, I don't like seeing, like... Especially when it's a kid that I know. Like, I literally want to jump in and, like, deck the little kid in the face.
I said it was a trigger. I didn't say it was from your parents. Triggers can come from anywhere. Like, anything. If you saw anything physical, any kind... Even in movies, if you saw things in movies that you didn't fuck with... that stayed with you. So when you see it now being like done in front, like it triggers you. Any kind of thing that you get a negative reaction from, like it's a trigger. And it could be a little one. I feel like trigger carries such a big like weight, but triggers can be small things too.
I know.
And I feel like
I guess I just don't like
that.
I don't like the word, to be honest.
Yeah, then it could be, you could use something else then. But and I know that because like for example, Ezra loves to move slowly. Like, he's like a sloth. Like, especially when it's, like, when I unbuckle him and it's time to get out of the car. It enrages me because I wasn't allowed to move slowly. Like, my mom was super impatient with me. Super, like, if you don't, like, move fast. Like, she would even rush me in the shower. That's why I take, like, 5-minute showers. I feel uncomfortable when I'm in the shower for longer than 5 minutes. Like, my mom was always rushing me for no fucking reason. I eat fast. I shower fast. I read fast. Like, I do a lot of things insanely fast for no fucking reason. Like, it's insane, actually. And I noticed that manifests a lot with my son because he loves to take his sweet ass time for everything. And it's especially a trigger for me when I'm getting down from the car and, like, I have errands to run and I'm telling him, okay, get out. And he's like, wait, let me pick up my toy. And he'll, like, sit on the seat and he'll, like, look at the floor and be like, what toy do I want? Like, I want to just grab him by his fucking hair and, like, yank him out of the car. Like, and that's what my mom would do. Like, sometimes my mom would pull my hair out of the car, like, things like that. And, like, I want to do that so bad. And I normally do good at, like, you know, like telling myself, okay, there's really no reason for me to rush right now. Yeah. Like, I don't have to run in the store. It's not going to close. You know what I mean? Like, I can stand here and let him peacefully get out of the car, you know? So I'm normally good at that. But you seen how hot it's been, like, lately? It's been insanely hot. The last thing I want to do is stand outside while my son takes 10 fucking minutes to get out of the car. And literally, bro, today we went to Walgreens. Oh, and he was taking his sweet ass time, and I was sweating. It's like 105 outside. And I was literally like, Ezra, get the fuck out of the car. Like, I lost it. Like, I lost my patience. I cussed at him, and I said, Ezra, get the fuck out of the car. Like, literally, that's how I told him. He looked at me, calm face, and he was like, you need to be patient sometimes. Oh, I don't fucking sock him in the face. But he was right. He was right. There's no reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason. Like, I know it's fucking hot. It's uncomfortable for me. But it's not his fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's just a child. And when he said that to me, I started cracking up. I was like, fuck, you're right. You know? Like, and it's just like little things like that, you know? Like,
so you're better than me. I would be like, no, hurry up.
No, I know. I have my moments. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. But it's like moments like that where it's like, I ask God all the time, teach me how to be patient. And then it's like, God's not going to just...
105-degree weather, baby girl.
I know.
No.
But those are the moments where the growth happens if you truly want it. You know what I mean? It's in those moments where you have to really, really, really be like, okay, do I really want this for myself? I'm going to have to like choose to act differently in this moment. Because if you want to learn to be patient, those are the moments that are presented to you where you learn. And that's what I'm trying to tell myself. Because I want to be patient. I don't want to rush through life. And you know what's crazy? One time I went to a bachelorette party and there was this clairvoyant. What is it? Like people have like clairvoyance. Basically like they know things and they just tell you when they feel called to tell you. And one time this girl came up to me and she told me, I just feel like I have to tell you this message and I just feel drawn to you and I want to tell you. And she was like, I just want to tell you that you need to slow down. And when she told me that, in that moment, it didn't click. I was like, bitch, slow down. What do you mean? I feel like I need to move fast. I haven't gotten my career. I don't know what I want to do with my life. If anything, I feel like I'm stagnant and I'm not fucking moving. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, I need to slow down. And it didn't hit until days later when I was rushing through, I forgot what I was, that I was like, oh, this is what she meant when she said slow down. And it hit me like a fucking truck in the face. I was like, oh my God, like, that's insane. And it's just stuck with me. And I've tried to be like,
that's cool
slower though at doing things.
Yeah. I honestly hate being rushed.
I know, I hate it too.
And I feel like what
It's
you're
a
saying
trigger
too,
for me,
yeah,
dude.
like when my mom used to bang on the restroom door, I feel like that's why I listen to music so loud in the restroom because I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Like even if you're knocking, I literally don't want to hear. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care if you're like bleeding out.
Yeah, like I'm taking my time in here because I just love, but I feel like I feel like when I do things, I really enjoy them. Like whether it be like, even like when I'm the slowest eater on the planet and I hate when people, normally though nobody ever rushes me, but because especially with food in my showers for sure, I'm like, don't ask me to hurry up because I'm not. Like, I enjoy my showers and I enjoy my food so much that I want to savor every bite. Like, I want to feel it. I want to chew it 100 times in my mouth. I love eating. And I have remember when we got ramen and that shit was nasty? How you were like, oh, I hate that it makes me like mad. Dude, I will cry for my food. And I don't know why. It's such an emotional thing for me when my food isn't like made correctly or good or like just... If I was, like, expecting it to be amazing and then it's not, I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks. Like, I hate this.
I know.
And so when I watch people eat fast, I'm like, man, they're probably not even tasting the flavors. Like, oh, I get stressed out.
No, dude, I eat so fast.
But most people do because, like, obviously, like, when they're at work, like, they have to or just... It's usually, like, that's what people tell me. They're like, oh, it's because I have to eat fast because of work. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But, like, you're not at work, babe. Like... Yeah. You have to separate these habits.
Yeah. No, it's
dude,
tough.
Food is the best.
It's fucking tough. But yeah, dude. It's wild out here.
Oh my God. We're always just learning and growing.
Yeah, guys. Be gentle with yourselves.
What's something do you feel like even like no para no irnos tan lejos, like this month that you're like, oh, like I would love to learn, like to, I guess, not perfect, but mejorar in this part of yourself.
Like habit wise or
just like anything. I feel like I'm always like this month I'm like, okay, I want to wake up early. Like that's like my goal for the entire month. Like I really want to wake up early.
I feel like a goal that I'm setting for myself is to plan better activities for Ezra.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like it's getting repetitive what we're doing. And since he's older now, he voices his...
It's all boring.
He's like, what are we doing? Again? No, yeah. He really is starting to be more like voicing like his opinions.
Yeah.
So I want to get better at being more like structured and rotating and just like activities and planning better shit for him to do. And
that's cool. We should take him to Sky High. Or Sky Zone?
Dude, he was watching videos the other day, and it was like one came up of like some kids doing like some tricks at like Sky Zone.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Can you take me there?"
Dude, I love Sky Zone.
I was like, "Yeah, I'll take you." I haven't though, but I will one day.
It's so fun. I don't know what it is about jumping that it's just the most fun ever in the history of the world.
I love when I'm doing an activity and I could feel my inner child screaming, having fun.
Yeah,
like, you know that feeling?
You just kind of kick your legs open.
We just feel giddy. Like it's not. It's because there's like I feel like a difference between when you're just having fun, like an adult fun, as opposed to like when you're doing something that you literally feel like small you, kid you is like enjoying with you.
Yeah.
And I love that feeling so fucking much.
That's exactly how I feel in Sky Zone, especially in the little section where they have the little cubes and you can like do flips and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, this is the most fun I've ever had.
Yes. And for me, it's when I'm at the indoor playgrounds and they have like the big ass slides.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going down, or they're going like in a circle, and then I'm going down super fast because like I'm bigger and I weigh more, so I go down way faster. I literally feel like my heart's gonna jump out of my chest. Like, they're just excited.
You know which ones make me feel like that? The slides at the fair.
Oh,
that fuck up your like hip bone for no reason at all, just slamming down.
Yeah,
those are fun.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna take them soon. I'll tell you so you can come with us.
Yeah. I'm thinking of buying a trampoline because sometimes I don't know why I just feel like hopping.
And then like laying in there too at night,
looking at the one star because there's smog. It's a planet because it's brighter than all of them.
So it's nice, you know.
There's actually going to be a supermoon tomorrow.
Oh, really?
One hasn't been seen in 100 years, like the last supermoon.
Like, is it like red or something?
I don't know. I feel like they're always like, oh my gosh, a meteor that hasn't been seen in thousands of years. And I'm like, another one? Like, this seems odd.
You've seen a meteor shower though before though, right?
I've never seen one,
really?
no.
Shut up.
We went to Joshua Tree once, but I don't even think I saw that many.
Dude, I saw one time. And Joshua Tree too.
Did you go with Hugo? Yeah, because I think that time I went with Hugo and like it was like a big old group. So I was there, Peter. Yeah,
I didn't go that time. I think I know what time you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I went one time. I think it was just him and I though. And it was like a shit ton.
So romantic.
Dude, that's I think one of the things that I liked about him, because he exposed me to a lot of that I wasn't used to. When he met me, I was just a party girl. I was just a whore.
He introduced you to nature?
I don't know what he saw in me.
Potential, baby. Potential.
Yeah, definitely. I was a funny girl. I think that's what it was.
That's funny. Do you feel like you connect more with nature like because of him? Or do you think you would have gotten there at some point?
Probably not.
No? Oh,
no, I think for sure. I definitely owe it to him.
Oh, shout out to Hugo.
Yeah.
Connecting people
the one
to
good
the
thing
earth.
he did. Nah, I just acting like it was terrible. No.
I'm like, your son?
Literally. But yeah, no, I definitely don't. Well, I don't know. Maybe I would have, on my own merit, no. I mean, if I would have met someone else that introduced me, I would have equally loved it, I think. Mm-hmm. But I do owe it to him, I think, for sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I know, I've always been jealous. I feel like I was always jealous of Hugo's pictures because of the way he captured nature. Yeah. It was always really, really, like, just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I know.
Motherfucker.
Like him.
I know, dude. I hate photographers. Like, just teach us. Tell everybody how to do it.
Dude, Hugo has told me a bunch of times, I'll teach you. But I just never take him up on it.
He should just teach it, like, have a class for us.
I know. And he would love that because he's, like, super, like, control freak.
Okay, then maybe not. I'll be the worst student.
In the sense of, like, he'll be, like...
He would want you to learn.
He wouldn't be able to probably co-do it with someone. Like, if he's going to teach you, he's going to teach you his way.
Oh,
in that sense.
Okay.
Like if there was somebody else doing a different way, he'd be like, no, let's do it my way.
Are you, remember you said you wanted to start taking pictures?
I did. I had 2 shoots already.
Yeah. Do you want to do that again? Like, do you feel like you want to keep doing that?
I did enjoy it, but I got stuck in the editing part because I haven't told Hugo, well, we haven't agreed on a day and it's already been like 2-3 weeks. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, my brain's starting to be like, okay, let's not do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But the pictures are on my computer. So I was thinking, you know what? Like, I don't have to tell Hugo. I could just start playing around with Lightroom by myself and just see what the fuck I come up with.
I actually wanted to do that because my friend posted her edits and I was like, what do you edit with? And she told me it was Lightroom.
Yeah, Lightroom. Yeah, dude. So it's like, and I know, like, if I take because, like, I mean, I kick it with Hugo sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I know if I take my laptop and I, like, open that shit up, he'll be more than happy to be like, oh, like, maybe we could do this. Try it. It's just me. But I got some good pics, so I can show you right now.
Yeah. Show me after.
Okay.
I had totally forgot to tell you to send me some.
Yeah.
I know. I want to do that. I want to start taking pictures, but I like pictures of landscapes. Like I like taking pictures of like not people. I mean, I'll take pictures of people, but like when I feel like when I take landscape pictures, they always I'm only saying this because I found a memory card from when I was in Scotland, and I was like, "Yo, these pictures are so good." No, I literally was like amazed, and I was like, I remember taking them to and being like, "Wow, like I'm taking some nice pictures." Yeah. So I was like, "Oh, like I kind of want to do that again," and I have a camera.
Yeah, dude, do it.
But also, I just kind of want an excuse to go out into the wilderness.
Do it.
In the mountains. Would you ever camp? We should camp.
I'm down.
Okay. We'll plan it.
Just say the word.
Besties camp trip. You guys are invited.
Yeah, we're going to try to be better at vlogging our experiences for you guys.
I know. You know what would be cool if we did like a women's like we'd like all the besties like be like, "Oh my gosh, we would have like a women's day.
Let's meet here."
Yeah,
like on a hike or something.
Yeah, like in Joshua Tree or something like that. Like that'd be cute.
Yeah. Oh, we could do that.
I wonder if would you guys be interested in something like that?
Let us know if you guys would ever be down to meet up to do like a hot girl walk or
like a hot girl picnic or something like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Hot girl hike. I want to go bungee jumping and I want to do that. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere, I think in like Pasadena. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it's like a 10-hour hike and it leads you through a bridge where you can bungee jump off it. I want to do that.
You lost me at 10-hour hike.
Oh, yeah.
But I wish you the best. Wish you the best.
Y'all have a great time.
Send pictures. It's going to be amazing.
Fuck, do I think I'm Tom Cruise?
I'll bungee jump without the 10-hour hike.
Really?
I'm pretty sure we can find somewhere that doesn't require a 10-hour hike.
Okay, well, yeah, obviously, but I just wanted to do that one.
Yeah. An hour hike, 2-hour hikes with it. I've even done a 3-hour hike, I think.
That's the longest hike you've ever done?
I think a 3-4 hour hike is the longest I've done. And I'm not going to lie, I don't even know why I'm saying like I was bad at it. Like I was good at it. I'm a good hiker, thanks to Hugo.
That's cool.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a really good hiker. I went on a girls remember when I went to the girls hiking thing, and it was like a it's just like a girl empowerment thing. And we had to hike like 3 hours to get to the spot, and none of the girls were hikers. Well, they hadn't had experience hiking before, and I had. So obviously, like when you're walking like down certain things, you're supposed to kind of walk in a tilted back motion, and just little things like that just kind of little bit of experience people like they just do naturally. So, and I was at a good pace the whole entire time. I don't think I took any breaks. I was like a little badass, whatever. And like the girls were like, "Oh my god, you could hike really well."
Follow me, guys.
Literally. No, so I was like pretty proud of myself because I hadn't hiked in a while. It just like came back to me like naturally because when Hugo and I first started dating, we would hike so fucking much. It was actually insane. And so just like kind of came back to me. So like I would do it. Like, if I was put in the position where I just had to do it, like, I would do it. But I don't think I could bring myself to do it.
Like, yourself? Like, you plan it and stuff?
Yeah, like, maybe if, like, my friends did it and then, like, they're like, "Dude, come on. It's going to be, like, a good, like, bonding moment." Yeah. I'm like, fuck it. I'll do it, I guess. But it's not something that I would go out of my way to plan or, like, try to do, like, as, like, recreationally, no.
Yeah. Man. Oh, well. Next time.
Maybe. Maybe if my next boyfriend is like super into hiking, I'll probably just have to make it part of my personality.
That would be wild. I don't know why. Like, imagine you have like a super granola bar boyfriend. Like, he's super like just nature. He wears chanclas and stuff. Like the ones that have like the strap.
If that's all he's about, I don't think I could ever date someone like that. I need some duality. And if that's all you're giving, it's not gonna be
That's true.
It's not gonna be it for me. And I know that for a fact.
I feel like I could.
Unless it's like William Levy.
Bro, if I saw someone like William Levy like out camping, I'd be like, "Sir, put a hat on."
Dude, I know, but there's hair transplants, so we can fix
ugly. That. Like, he's so ugly. I'm sorry.
That's my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him.
A white man?
He's Cuban.
He is white.
He's Cuban.
Right, but like he's like a white Cuban.
He can get a 10. Don't judge him. Don't judge him. I'm gonna ride for him, all right? Have
you ever heard of a spray tan?
If you're watching this, please. I love you. I will say this in the novela Sortilegio, when they gave him that stupid fake long hair, I was cringe.
Why did they follow his hairline? Why didn't they just give him entradas?
I was
me talking shit right now on my forehead.
I was like, they need to fire immediately the person who gave him that fucking hair. Like, it was atrocious.
Dude, the novelas back then, comedy.
Honestly, but I ate that shit up anyway. I'm not even gonna lie.
You know what I used to watch that I literally mentioned today? I was like, this is really inappropriate. Why was I watching it? Laura Pico. Did you ever watch that?
Laura Pico?
Yeah.
I want to say I did. I have to watch it.
Pico.
I have to watch an episode.
It was with
I want to say I think I did.
It was with those girls who had huge tits. I think one of them, her name was Sabrina.
I need to watch it.
It was just like literally just insanely vulgar stuff that I guess like I would watch in bed, like when I would be hanging out with my parents or something. But
and they would let you watch.
Yeah, but I don't think they knew that we were processing.
I don't think any Hispanic parents gave a fuck though.
I wasn't allowed to like watch like MTV though, like growing up or anything like that. Yeah, which just doesn't. Now that I think back like to that, I'm like that doesn't make any sense because like if you let me watch that, why
MTV was worse? I mean, not worse. I think. Or do you think MTV was worse?
I don't know,
dude. I don't know. I was never censored on TV, to be honest.
I was never really atraída to older channels anyways, though. Like, I was watching, like, kid shit. Like, that's why, like, a lot of movies, like, I don't know them because I just didn't have access to them. And all the movies that I would see were the pirated ones. So, I was, like, on TV, I was watching, like, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network. Like, I was never watching anything other than that, except the cooking channel. I love the cooking channel.
I love the cooking channel, too. TLC, my favorite channel.
Actually, I was like, I'm going to make a casserole tomorrow. Like, I'm going to be super American, and I'm going to try to make a casserole tomorrow.
Invite me.
Yeah.
Ezra and I don't have plans.
No, dude, I'm literally just going to be at my house. You guys could come.
You better not say no tomorrow, though.
No.
I'm gonna cry.
We don't have any fireworks, though. So
no,
if you want to bring some,
no,
go for it.
Hugo, Ezra will probably scream and run away from them. I'm telling you, he hates like noises like that.
Yeah. I forgot.
But could you see something from your house?
No. Like we sat on the roof, but we didn't really see that much. Like it was just like a thing where we were like, oh well, let's just go check. But you can't see shit.
Maybe I'll take just like maybe like those that you can draw in the air with. Like the sparklers, something like that. I generally don't think he'll fuck with like the big ones.
I really hate the smog though. Like I despise the smog that comes afterwards. Yeah. And honestly, it's just
then we don't have to.
No, not like us. Like the whole city, like the entire the entire United States.
When they close the streets off, and it's like the whole street is just like a bunch of shit going on.
Yeah, or I hate when that a lot of people leave their trash, or like the one time the neighbors were like popping a bunch, and all like the ceniza got on the cars.
Oh, okay.
Like I just feel like it's a mess. Like 4th of July is just a mess for no reason. Like there should be a smarter way to celebrate this shit. No, really. Like go to church, bitch. Aren't y'all like Christian or like something?
Have you seen that meme that Caesar posted? He's like, don't light the fireworks, light the weed.
Yeah, she's
better to scare the tias than your dogs.
That's me, dude. Every night I've been having to put my dogs inside because they won't stop like running.
Dude, did you see that someone did like a projector show? It's like a bunch of like 1,500 drones, and they imitated fireworks and like cute little shapes and stuff. Aww. And it was like a pet friendly fake fireworks show with drones at a park for dogs, and it was so sweet.
That is cute.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, why don't we do that? It looked legit. Like it looks so cute.
But also, like, did you watch Spider-Man, the one with Mysterio? Mm-hmm. Like the fact that they released drones that could just fucking kill us all.
Yeah, like they 100% exist.
Yeah, like that's insane.
Yeah.
What do you mean? There's 100 drones in the sky making a light show right now.
And they're probably out there right now, invisible to us.
Watching us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
There's probably one hovering above every house in the United States. I don't even know.
It's like a satellite.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't like that. Because sometimes I'll be like on my phone. And
are we
like,
really
is somebody watching me? Like,
are we really in the land of the free? Food for thought.
You know what we should do? I'm going to ask you questions that are on the immigration test to see what kind of American you are.
Damn.
Let's see.
Thank God I didn't have to take that
immigration test. Don't be. You're going to do amazing. Who is the father of our country?
Abraham Lincoln?
It's George Washington, I think. Show answer.
I don't know.
George Washington.
Okay. That was my next answer.
There were 13 original states. Name 3.
Oh, fuck. Is Ohio one?
No, babe.
Kansas?
Also no, I think.
Texas?
No.
Missouri?
Maybe. What the fuck is Missouri? I actually don't know. I don't think so, though.
I don't know, bitch.
Maybe.
Oklahoma.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's all the news, like New Hampshire, New Jersey, and like New York.
New York?
New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
I was going to say New York.
Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and
I was
Georgia.
like, there's no way New York, though, because it's so bougie.
What do you mean? That's where remember all the old school movies?
No.
It's all New York now.
I've never seen any old school movies.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
It lists all the writers right there?
Well, I have to click show answer.
Ugh. And I just saw a TikTok about the one that signed his name all big.
Oh,
I forgot.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. John Adams? Sure. I don't know if that's him. James Madison.
I think it was
Hamilton. I should
You know what,
that.
guys?
You should, every American should take the test, and if you can't pass it, you get your citizenship revoked.
Imagine that'd be hilarious, because there would be nobody in the country.
Dude, literally, who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
John Kennedy.
No, babe.
He came out way after. John Adams.
Oh my God.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Let's see.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, it was Franklin Roosevelt.
Oh, Franklin Roosevelt?
Good job.
Oh,
Almost.
Close.
I'm going to put that we got that one right. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? We are bad Americans.
I'm embarrassed. I should at least know
The civil rights movement? Duh. What a dummy.
Oh, God. There's just so many movements. I can't keep up.
Last one. When was the Constitution written?
1912.
No, babe.
1849.
1787.
Yikes. That's old as fuck.
Not really. Actually, America's so new. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it crazy how there's people, like, that are from the, like the fucking Vanderbilt families and, like the old money rich kind of people, and, like, their descendants are just, like, living among us. Like, you know who Anderson Cooper is?
No.
Damn it. You'd never know anybody.
I don't give a fuck about anyone that's not me or my family or my friends.
Yeah, but he's a news reporter. He's like a journalist.
Oh, the white dude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do know him.
Yeah, he's from the Vanderbilt family.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And is he a good guy?
Yeah, he's a good guy. But I think his family, like, gambled all their money, like, like, the money away. Like,
oh, so he's poor.
Well, he's not poor, but, like, the
he's
amount
not as
of money, right? Yeah,
should have
yeah,
been.
Exactly.
That's sad.
I know, idiots.
Gambling addiction. Get help.
Dude, it's crazy how
it is crazy.
Like, gambling addictions to me are weird. Like, bro, just don't do it.
Literally.
Like, just don't go to the casino.
Like, there are other highs that are better. like, have you ever had a Pizookie? They're so good.
They are.
They're amazing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys were trying to answer the questions and you got it right, shout out to you guys. True Americans.
You, as a prize, we're going to send you an American flag. So leave your address down below.
We're going to sign it.
Yeah.
#fuck America on there.
Anyways, thank you for joining us. I'm glad that we are back. It was a nice little episode for y'all. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July with your family and loved ones. I hope that y'all didn't pop them crackers on y'all,
Be safe.
Firecrackers.
Be safe. Make sure to put all the fires away.
4th of July is going to have passed already. That's why.
Oh, shit. I hope you guys were safe.
That's what I'm saying. I hope you guys were.
Yeah.
Did all the good things. Ate all the good food.
Got fucked up.
Yeah, in a safe way. And if it was a terrible time, comment down below. I want to know why your 4th of July. Yeah, I want to know what you guys did. Yeah, why was your 4th of July not that great? Or why was it amazing? Let us know. And comment why you love America. Or why you hate it.
Or comment 3 things that you like about America.
Yeah, please, because I can't believe I couldn't answer one. I'm actually dumbfounded because it was my idea. I think it's because he took all the good ones.
Oh my God. Thank you, besties, for watching. We love you so much. We missed you so much. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Peace out.
Oh, wait, we didn't drop our shit. Steph's got milk on everything.
And bloomingvc.vic on everything.
Peace.